All right, and that's us live. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Yeah,
Yeah, we're live.
we are so live, except for Thomas, who's kind of undead.
Aw.
All right,
All right,
so
see you, Brad.
bye, Brad.
Everyone says bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad. Um,
He
all
says
right,
he hates you all.
that's fine.
Okay.
It feeds me. Um, so last week,
Delicious.
yeah. So last week, you guys went down tunnel number 2. And that led you into this room. Well, first you fought some mud monsters. That was fun.
That sounds wronger than it should, but
Yeah.
okay.
And then you came here with Thomas, whose riddle you answered, and then he was pretty friendly after the fact because he didn't have to kill you. He was pretty excited about not having to kill you. And then you guys entered the labyrinth where you fought a demon wall, and then you went through a portal where you went to a treasury room, and in that treasury room you found various goods. You found the staff that you were looking for, the one you were sitting here to get. You got a mirror that reflects true self.
I found an extra
Seemingly.
skull
Yeah, there was an extra skull for sure.
and bones and stuff.
And I think there were some other items, but who remembers those things? And then you guys came back out, and I think you've kind of agreed to take Thomas with you, and you're kind of resting in this room for a bit. So yeah, all right. Um, did I miss anything?
I got Mitchell cup chucks.
Yes, Kupchucks, an ancient dwarven weapon.
And I got some sweet fire lanterns.
Yes. Um, so,
I'm gonna make them into tassels.
what's up, Joel? You rearranging the house?
No, man, it started raining really hard here, and my dog was outside, and he started protesting profusely.
I would too. I think. Yeah, that sounds.
Well, he's a baby. He's got a kennel and it's got a roof, so
Yeah.
it's not like he was really getting rained on. but
Sure.
I heard it hitting the windows, and I was like, "Oh, better go get him."
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, you guys are all here with Thomas. Let's say you've had a couple hours to rest. You can all be back at full health, given that duration. Um, and do you have any questions for Thomas while you're in here? I mean, you've had time to talk with him. Any particular conversation? I mean, he's been down here for hundreds, if not more, years.
So he's basically Thomas the Tank Engine.
Cool.
I mean, yeah, of course. I talked to him and asked about like his time down there, if he saw anything cool or.
He says, well, I saw a lot of dwarves, and then I saw the inside of a lot of dwarves.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Thomas, that's disgusting.
He says, well, it's what I'm here to do, or what I was here to do. I don't have to do that anymore, thank God. He
Do you
says,
eat?
he says, no, I don't. I mean, I tried some dwarf one time, but I mean, it tasted a lot like dirt, honestly.
Mud wine, baby.
He says, yeah. Some of the dwarves had that. I guess it's mud wine. I don't know, but it tasted a lot like dwarf, honestly. He says, I
So they understand cannibalism then. They just don't know it yet.
maybe I don't know. It's very foggy. A long time ago, I said a wizard sort of enchanted me here. I don't remember a lot about him, but it's I'm pretty sure I was wow, yeah, rock it out.
That's not me, but
He said he says I think I was alive once upon a time, but it's been so long ago. It's hard to remember. You kind of everything just sort of like fades away in here.
I now worry that like this is, outside of game.
He's in great spirits.
That this is something that
No.
you know
All right.
we may have killed and it doesn't remember yet, and I'm like, this feels oddly familiar.
Yeah, well, it seems as though he's been down here probably longer than any of you have been alive, quite possibly.
Good, that is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't seen
So
he hasn't seen anyone in like 100 years, right? You're the first people he's
Okay,
seen in 100
alright.
years.
I'm gonna ask if he knows of any extremely valuable or magical items.
He says, I think the treasure you guys in there had some valuable stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be guarding it, I guess, if there weren't valuable things in it.
You didn't know what was in the room?
No, I literally, the only thing I really remember much of is this room, right? I remember this room because it's been a
Do you
long
remember
time.
how you were made?
I know. Like I said, I think I was alive once, but something about magic. I don't know.
Were the items in this room before or after you were created?
Oh, probably definitely before. Yes, yeah. I think they were in there, and then I was put here to guard them. Yeah.
So the staff that I have, this is Professor, was in here before he was created.
I guess so.
The professor was just old as shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Melody and just mouth, "What the fuck?"
Maybe it's a different professor.
I only know one.
Oh no. That sounds
He says, "You know what?
Have you
Is
we
it-
should start like, hey, have you seen a talking cat?
He says, actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I do vaguely remember a talking cat once upon a time. His name was Tiburon or Timon, maybe something.
Tyrone?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that sounds right. Tyrone. Yeah,
About when did you see him?
I don't even remember. I mean, I feel like it was before all the dwarf killing, so a pretty long time ago, I guess.
Wow.
He says, there were a few things before the dwarves, I think, because the before the dwarves moved in, there was like an occasional other thing, maybe some elves, maybe some humans. It's hard, it's hard to say.
And
And-
then I give a description of the professor.
He says, maybe, quite, yeah. I mean, it sounds familiar. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, it's all very hazy, but that sounds
Okay.
right. He says, have you met a talking cat?
I had a talking cat.
So I guess my question is that do all cats talk? I don't even know.
No.
No. Yeah, I mean it felt like it.
So, and the funny thing is, like, I was the only one that could hear him talk. So, do you understand animals?
I don't know honestly. I mean, you're animals, right? I mean, you got like pointy ears. You're an elf, I think that's what that is. And then there's a dwarf over there, the first dwarf I've met that I haven't had to cut open.
I
That's
mean,
kind of cool.
Technically, I guess that we are animals, but like, it's something specific, I guess.
He says, the boy over there with the red hair. I mean, that's not a person. That's definitely something else. And he says, it's this dude with the white hair. I mean, he's like a dog or something. I don't know. That
Wolf.
he says that chick over there with the red hair. I mean,
Down, Fido.
definitely not a person. I don't know. Is she bird? Maybe. Who knows?
Tweet.
Yeah. And he says, I mean, the guy dressed in black. He's like, I don't know. He's like a tree or something.
Oh, I wonder if he sees our true forms. If he sees him as a tree.
He's got to.
Yeah. Well, no. He doesn't look like a tree, but he looks like a tree. He doesn't look like a tree, but he looks like a tree, right?
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't
His
explain
aura
it.
feels like a tree.
He doesn't look like
He's-
a tree, but he definitely feels it.
Yeah, hard, woody.
Yeah. He's probably hard all the time.
Nope.
He says, so I mean, we get out of here or whatever. I mean,
Well, no, I thought we were walking while we were talking.
Oh no, yeah, you're just kind of in there hanging out while this is like all while you're sort of resting up.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's start doing stretches. You gotta get into adventuring mode.
He says, "Oh yeah, I mean, I would stretch, but no muscles." He says, "I might have arthritis. I don't know."
Oh.
After I get done stretching, I'm gonna start heading back to the junction.
Cool.
Can I fix his arthritis? Can I try to heal him?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
It just may not be as effective. What's the
He says, "Oh, yeah,
trade-off?
that feels a little better." Yeah. I mean,
You now have arthritis.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you guys are heading back to the main junction, and we arrive here at the main junction, and let's do this, do that. You guys, I just want to like draw with a color. Can I not choose my color? Just want some yellow. There we go. Number 2, taken care of. All right. So yeah, you get to the main junction, and obviously Thomas comes with you because you invited him. And he says, "Oh wow, oh look at this place. This is it feels bigger than I remember it, but I don't know, maybe not."
I mean, considering you were trapped in a doorway, I could assume that anything is about bigger than what you were in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like I've been this way before, but it's been, like I said, long time.
I don't remember what was marking the tunnel 3 and 4.
So 3 and 4, at the entrance, anyways, look very much like just sort of mining tunnels, and so there's nothing super significant about them.
Okay, so it wasn't like the blood or anything.
The blood was tunnel 1 for sure.
Yeah. Well, then I guess we flip a coin.
That works for me.
That works.
Sure.
There's fun things done both of them, I'm sure.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go down tunnel 4.
All right. Cool. So you guys start making your way down tunnel 4. Like I said, pretty standard as tunnels go on the onset. Looks eerily similar to tunnel you've been in before. Definitely not recycling stock photos or anything. Yeah. So you start heading down this tunnel. Like I said, it's very like it's been mined. You can see where there's been like excavation and mine carts and stuff have gone down it, and the walls have been picked at. So you get down it a ways, and then you arrive at sort of an opening, and what you see is it's a little bit of a gruesome sight. There seems to be dead goblins littering the floor, and there's kind of a giant hole in there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna request that nobody go near the giant hole and or potentially knock a skeleton off into it.
So do you do any investigation, or
Yeah, of course.
What do you?
I just don't have my advanced dice roll up. Give me a second. Super investigate.
Nice, yeah. So definitely so it looks like the goblins were all killed by like dwarven tools. I mean they are older, of an older make, and so it's not maybe a little more primitive than what they have now. But they're all sized for a smaller, stockier type person. They look like they've been here for quite some time. And you can see like evidence on the floor of like a scuffle, and it seems like whatever killed them also retreated, and like maybe no one's been back since.
I walk into the room.
All right, cool. How far? I mean, are you walking towards the hole, or are you walking like just in the entrance, check out these bones?
Maybe like somewhere over here.
Yeah. So as you get like to the bridge, the bridge. Down below in the hole, you definitely hear like the sound of like clinking bones, almost just like rattling bones, in coming from within the hole.
I'm gonna walk up to the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's dark going down in the hole, so you can't see all the way down inside it. It just kind of becomes an abyss. And yeah, I mean same thing. Fiamma, when you walk into the hole, you also hear sort of the rustling and clanking of bones emanating from the hole itself. And maybe just some ever so slightly some like eerie moaning as well.
Hey, Mist.
Yeah.
Should I do the thing?
The thing?
I think I should do the thing.
Yeah, if I could do the thing.
All right, I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
What is the
I know
thing?
what you're gonna do.
Cool, a 9. I'm gonna drop about 10 feet down in the hole of Firestorm.
Yep. I
Okay.
knew that was coming.
Yeah. Cool. So what's the 7 to 9 on that? You can't control it.
Yeah, it'll end up raging out of my control.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I mean, fire starts filling down in the hole, and as it does, the noises downstairs, down below, start becoming increasingly, more lively, I suppose. And it doesn't take long. Let me get you and Mist to roll a Defy Danger. All right, cool. So let me do these. Several things start climbing, just like pouring out of the hole, right? So, and they're on fire, which I don't have a flaming skeleton necessarily. But
about the size of goblins, or
yeah. So they're goblin size-ish. So let's see. Let's selection tool. So yeah, these things just start sort of spilling forth from the hole.
There, I helped.
Oh yeah. But then,
Oh shit, there was something else behind him. I hear you.
yeah. So these things just start climbing and pouring out of the hole, and like I said, they're on fire.
Can I just say that one of them is a dog with a fucking X in its mouth? What the
Aw.
hell?
I mean, it's just a scenario, right? He's just
Murder dog.
it's just like a rat dog thing, right? So yeah,
Axe dog.
these things start like say pouring out of the hole, and they're all over the place now. What do you want to do? I suppose.
As they're crawling out, kick them back in.
Yeah, this is Sparta.
You can try and kick one back
Not
in.
in any way, shape, or form should I up for this.
Rattle me bones.
Mike, these better
Did
be
we
easy,
even
because
check
I
to
swear
see if
God.
they were like bad?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to him.
I attempt to talk to them from the hole.
Yeah, they definitely don't talk back.
I mean, considering there was just a firestorm dropped onto their head.
I mean, I could roll on charisma if you'll
No.
let me.
No, I'm telling you that there's no way to communicate with them. Essentially, they're
Oh.
it's not even a move because it's just not possible.
Ew.
No, why'd you take away my person?
I tap Thomas on the shoulder and ask him, "You ready to have some fun?"
Thomas says, "And I thought I was done with the killing. I guess."
They're already
They're
dead.
already dead. And I pull him with me as I'm charging.
He says, "Is that how you see me?"
I know you talk.
No.
You're communicating. These guys won't. Let's go.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's
You know, you should totally ride on Thomas.
let's get you guys on the board too.
That's not nice.
Right on Thomas.
A dwarf riding a minotaur skeleton. Badass.
All right. So
I got flails if it works.
Fiamma, Gatrin, Gray, Melody, Missed. And now I gotta find these other people. So, library. Let's get a hold of. There's Thomas. Thomas. And then. Where's our buddy? Where is he at? I need to get him in a. Where is he? You lost him.
Right over here.
No, I was looking for Simba. My Simba, what you call it? But I don't see him. Because that'd be too easy. Simba, where are you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him like a character sheet or something. That's Simba. That's what he gets.
Where's this cool little dragon guy?
I don't know. I have so many like icons and stuff. It's a little intense. So Misty, we're over here on this guy over here, and then Fiamma. Where's Fiamma at?
Right over here.
Okay. So you climbed over here on this one, and then Gatrin and Melody and Gray are all sort of at the entrance. So,
Yay.
yeah. Along with Thomas and Yield. All right. So you're trying to kick one off, Fiamma? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll try and kick the dog back into the pit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And let's get a roll for that. Get a strength roll.
Oh, six.
Yeah, man. You kick the dog, and it just jumps on you and starts biting you in the face.
No, joyful.
Yeah, it's a good time. So it's like, and you definitely take some damage on that. So 5 damage as he jumps on you and starts biting you at the face. Let's check in with Godfrey. What are you doing?
That one with the archer bow, I'm
Yeah.
going to drop my flails and try to wrap up the chains around him and pull to like break him apart.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll some strength.
Whew!
Nice. Yeah. Roll some damage.
So that's
Yeah. I mean,
18 damage.
yeah. You're gonna break him to pieces for sure. So yeah, describe it, man. Like what's happening?
So I drop the flails, they swing around sideways, they wrap around him, and I just pull
Yeah.
back, and they just snap him into.
Nice. Yeah.
break
He
him into little
crumbles and falls to the ground.
bits. Mhm.
He dies and does not exist anymore. Gray, what are you up to?
I am going to attack. Where am I? There's a lot of things on screen.
You're right here.
Oh, that's why I gotta. I'm going to attack this one.
All right.
Pop out my dash so I can roll it. Oops. Click. And wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll some damage.
Yeah. That and merciless. Yep.
All right. So, and how are you attacking him?
I'm gonna try to kick him in the head really hard. But that's
Yeah.
not gonna work.
So no, well, you kick his head off, right? The body's still going after you though. So his head goes off from the pit, and the body's still coming after you. And he's got what does he got on him? It's like a little like serrated, like sword type thing. He just like catches you right in the side with his serrated sword. Now it's not got a lot of accuracy because he can't see anymore, but it's enough to do a little bit of damage. So you take four as he hits you in the side with it. Yeah. Mist, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to go to this guy right here, and I'm going to get him with the rapier.
All right.
Damn, that's how today's gonna go, huh?
Yeah.
I used up the good roll.
Yeah, apparently. We're gonna die today, boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he deflects your rapier with the shield.
Cool.
And then hits you with his club. Gets you right in the ball sack. Yeah, it does 6 damage. As he just hits you. And he's making sort of like moaning little like goblin noises, like you know, as he's doing it.
Sexy.
He doesn't chuckle. He goes, as he hits him in the balls.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
when he hits the nuts, he does chuckle because he's got a sense of humor as an undead goblin. Yeah, Melody, what are you doing?
Well, are they still in the hole?
I mean, these ones are all
Mostly?
out of the hole. These ones here that you see,
Okay, but are there more in the hole
you
to
can
hit?
definitely hear some stuff that's still going on down in the hole for sure.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna go to the hole and do fireball, just because that seems like a thing to do.
Down in the hole.
Yeah.
There's already like a firestorm going on down inside the hole.
So it won't do additional damage and kill off those whatever is in there.
I mean, the one of the holes killing off things already, right? And so
Okay, so let's see.
and these have all come out like partially damaged from it.
Then I'm gonna yell at them to kill each other, basically. So it goes to 11.
Which one you yelling at?
What? Which one has like the most skeletons around it?
I mean, they're probably equidistant, I guess. I mean, so like, I mean, this guy is bordered on either side with 2 skeletons, and he's also bordered on
Okay.
2 other skeletons. I mean,
That's a thing then, sure. Wow. Okay.
All right. And so, which one are you going after?
Sorry, I gotta move some stuff around so I can see. I guess this guy.
Okay.
And with that, with a +10, it attacks its nearest ally.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna start going after this guy over here and hacking at him, and so they're gonna sort of start tussling. And you hear him going, and they're swinging, and the other one's like getting him, and they're like, as a scuffle. And
The
then
scuffliest.
yeah. And then old Thomas, he's like, all right, well, I'm going to attack some. So
We're sorry, Thomas.
Thomas goes here to this guy with a shield. And Thomas, I need to pop this guy out. Dice roller. Dice roller. All right. So we're going to do 2 d6s. 8. Yeah. So Thomas swings his giant cleaver and hits this guy here, and then he's gonna hit him for 4 damage. And so he like knocks off like a femur or something. And then but while he's doing it, this guy's come around and he like lodges his pickaxe in Thomas's back, and it kind of gets stuck. And Thomas is like, and then he can't quite reach it to get it out. And so it's causing him some problems. And then Thomas is going to take some damage too, because that's what Thomas do. Oh, not a lot for Thomas though. All right, cool. And then Simba like starts circling around, and he casts himself a fireball. Maybe. What is that? 8. Okay. Yep. And then. Cool. Yeah. So he casts fireball at this one that's like attacking Thomas, and he knocks the guy off, but the guy's big axe still lodged in Thomas's back as he takes the damage. And then Fiamma, what are you doing? Or do you have to concentrate on that spell the whole time, or?
No. It generally goes by itself.
Okay.
If it's raging out of my control.
All right.
However, I guess I'm going to try and whip some of the fire from it.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. It's on to me and the dog.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's do a D8 damage on that's 7 to 9. Yep.
8.
All right, nice. So yeah, I mean, you'll the dog, which is already on fire, is now more on fire, and it's starting to like ash away the bone that's on it, and it sort of like bucks back, and then just falls back down inside the hole. You know, with sort of a grumble, groan-ish noise as it falls back down into the hole. Cool. Let me get ready to roll Defy Danger.
Okay, on what?
Dex.
Of course. Oh, garbage. I kind of dodged.
Cool. Nice.
It's gonna be that kind of night.
Yeah, of course it is. Melody, and then Gotrin. Oh, Gotrin.
All right. So we were going to go after the.
No, hold on.
one.
Nope, I need to defy danger on your decks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dex.
That tracks.
I'm smooth.
Yeah. Cool. So let me get this guy up. Out of the continuing out of the hole, a thing I click happens. That's it. Yes, it's. Yeah. I don't want that. There we go. There you go. He's in here somewhere. There we go. Another skeleton rises out. It kind of like floats up. It kind of flies up to the center of the room. And he like pulls both hands up, and some of the fire that's in the hole starts shooting out of the hole at all of you guys. So for Fiamma and Melody and Gray, you guys are just taking 4 fire damage as it whips out. Mist, you dodge it entirely. And then for Gatrin, hey, just 4 damage for you too. Fire damage. So the gods have smiled upon you.
This is the first time I've been set on fire not by myself in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You have been on fire a lot. I mean, usually it's set everything else on fire, not yourself. So yeah, so this guy comes up and starts flinging fire all over the place from out of the hole. And then then Gatrin.
Pop him and go, no,
Yeah.
So
stop it.
I have reach on my weapon. Is he floating around close enough where I can kind of reach him, or is he high enough out? Where
Nah, he's pretty high up. You'd have to throw
Okay.
something at him.
like cup chucks.
You could.
No. We will go after the one right by Gray because he's the next one in line. So we're gonna bull rush this one, and we're gonna keep the gauntlets in close and try to crush his skull.
All right, roll for it. All right, roll some damage.
And damage.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna break him apart. How do you do it?
We just crush his head together and then we'll just rip down into his chest and sternum.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you rip him apart. All of his pieces fall to the floor. The lich up here seems to like do a motion, and some of those bones, after they hit the ground, fly back up at you in sort of like a arrow or spike fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, you take 4 damage as the bones sort of whiz by you, and some of them scrape you, maybe some of them even penetrate you a little bit. Then Gray, what are you up to?
I am going to transform into a werewolf.
All right.
That is all gone. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, cool. And then go ahead and take an action.
And I'm gonna put my ring on, so now I'm on fire. Yay! No more fire damage from me. Go away.
All right. Did you want to attack something?
Oh, okay. If you're letting me do that.
Yeah. I mean, you rolled an 11, so your concentration was quick and easy.
Can I jump up in the air and hit this guy? Or is he over the pit?
Someone could probably assist you in that.
What?
Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could probably get like a hand up or something.
Okay.
And you got right beside you. You got Melody and Gotrin. They could assist.
Yep.
Okay.
What do we use to assist?
It's just roll
I'm
plus
gonna
bonds,
jump.
so you can do a roll plus 1.
I'm gonna jump to do this, and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay, I have a 2 on Constitution.
No, it's plus 1. It's your bonds. But
Oh, never mind then. Sorry.
so I mean,
So do I need
that's
to
gonna be a
put
12.
+1?
Yeah, and you'll roll a dex. Yeah. And
Oh.
No, I know that. So
you'll get an additional plus 1.
okay, then I'll just add that to that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely happening.
So yeah,
all day.
Melody, are you just giving him the old like 2 hands like lift up, or is he jumping off your back? Okay. Yep. All right. So
he's
you
even ho, and that's on a roll on over a 12.
Yeah. So she tosses you up in the air.
Yeah. Is that a thing in his hand? What is
Yeah,
that,
it's like a staff. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it off because that's over 12.
All right.
I'm gonna cut his arm off so he can't do that. That is, and I'm in werewolf form, so that. Excuse me. Whoops. I downsized everything, so I lost everything just now. That is a 10, 4, 6. Yep. And you just see me cut his arm off.
All right. Cool.
And I go ho 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 ho.
Yeah. So yeah, you leap through the
You
air.
don't bite it and laugh at it with the bone in your mouth like a dog?
Well, he's got claws that pierce
Oh,
armor.
okay.
Yeah. So it's like these like Wolverine type like metal claw like things he holds onto. That he found in a dungeon when he was fighting himself.
Okay. So is he taking bleed as well?
Yeah. So no, I mean
or just not in werewolf form. He takes bleed.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think he'd take bleed.
Yeah,
While in werewolf
he can't bleed. So
okay. Oh,
yeah. So yeah,
right.
So you land on the other side of the room as you cut off part of his arm, and send him spinning in the air a little bit. Woo, 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 woo. All right, cool. Mist, what are you up to? How are your balls?
Not great.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to attack the same jackass.
Yeah. Okay.
Again. Hey, it works that time. Sweet.
Yeah. Roll some damage.
Alright, so what we're gonna do. 4. Whoa, that's not right.
Nope, that's not right at all.
I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, there we go. So 5 damage and he's stunned.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, how are you attacking him, right? Because he's a skeleton. What's the process here?
I'm just gonna break across him.
Yeah. Okay.
Or yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to like break a couple of his like ribs off as you like sort of break it across him, and he takes a few steps back, and he's like he's looking down at his empty ribs, and he's just like feeling it like where to go, and in the meantime, this guy's like trying to poke at you, but like you're dodging. Melody, what are you up to at this moment?
I am. Let's see. We still have plenty on the board that are alive and kicking, so I get another one to attack its friend if I can.
Okay.
And where am I? Let me move some people out of the way so I see where I am. So that guy's already fighting that guy. Can I get to this guy and get him to fight this you
Yeah. I mean, you have to take a little further step into the fray, I suppose.
Okay. I got a 9.
All right.
So on a 7 to 9, I draw attention to myself, but they still attack. So.
All right. So you're yelling at this guy. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So he starts going after this guy that is attacking Mist, but sort of in the meantime, because you've had to get closer, obviously, to do this, you found yourself in the middle of these guys' scuffle, and so you just sort of get some collateral damage as they're fighting amongst each other. And so you're gonna take 5 hold damage. As you sort of get like whacked by an axe or something as you're sort of like in that area.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Fiamma, what are you doing?
Gray, did you say you were on fire?
That's correct.
Cool. I'm gonna whip fire from Gray
All right.
with a 9.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot a lance of fire off of Gray back up at the witch guy.
All right. And then let's do a D8 damage on that.
4.
Cool. So I mean, part of his robes sort of catch on fire, and as you do 4 damage to him, he's starting to he's not spinning in the air anymore, and he's kind of starting to compose himself. But he is on the fire. As you're like casting the flame, you're looking at Gray, you're looking up, and a dagger just like whizzes by, like grazing you in the arm, and you take some amount of damage from that. 2 damage as the dagger whips by from this guy over here as he sort of like has snuck around behind you. And then also, so Thomas is over here. He's still fighting with this dude, and he's going to attempt to do some more damage on him. It's okay. He manages to finish him off this time. Brings his axe, cleaves right through him, slices him into pieces. After that happens, Dude Man Pyromancer Lich thingy up here, he here again is like casting spells, and some of the bones that Thomas is like broken apart sort of shoot into him and splinter some of his bones, causing some amount of damage to him. 5 damage to Thomas. All right, and then Simba's like, enough of this. And he jumps over the air, and he goes dragon form. Gets bigger, and then he flies over and attempts to sort of tail whip this guy over here. And he's gonna get. He sure the crap is. He does 11 damage. He like plows right through that guy, sort of tearing him apart with his tail. Just knocks the bones, and they spray all over the place when he does it. And then can I get everybody to roll Defy Danger for me?
Yes.
On Dex.
Yeah.
And it's a 7 for me.
Cool. So here again, the Lich guy is sort of like casting, and a lot of the bones on the ground start flying up all over the place, and some flaming bones start flying out of the chasm itself, all over the place. So the room is getting peppered with flame and bone. So for you, for those of you at the 7 to 9, just 4 damage, and then I don't think anyone was under.
What type of damage is that?
It'll be physical damage. So we'll go physical damage. I mean, it is on fire, but it's not specifically a fire attack.
Okay.
All right. And then we come over to Gotron again, buddy. What's going on?
All right. We're just gonna keep moving down the line. We're gonna go after the one right by Melody.
Okay.
On her right side.
Yep.
The axe.
And you can take an additional advantage on this guy because he's really occupied with the other guy that he's fighting with. So.
All right. We're gonna swing one flail. We're gonna hold him in close. So swing one up and one down, from the groin into the head.
Okay. Yeah. Roll some damage.
15.
Yeah, you'll destroy him. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as you're bringing your flails in, you sort of sandwich him, crushing the bones like top and bottom, and Melody, you're getting showered with some bone chips when this happens.
Okay.
But you're not getting hurt. You're just being showered in them. And then while the skeleton's exploding on the other side of the room, Gray, what are you doing?
I'm going to run over and attack this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's happening, and I guess I'll roll since that's on a 12 again. I'm gonna knock his head off because that way I may end up killing him though. Let's just see.
Let's roll some damage. Yeah, you'll kill him.
Okay, so he dead.
All right. So I mean, how do you kill him? You just like chopping his head off?
I'll just pick him up and slam him because I mean, chopping his head off ain't gonna do anything because I thought he may live.
Yeah.
So
So you pick him up, you throw him
slam him
around, bones go all over the place. He splatters and dies. Mist, what are you up to?
I'm going to get that Gary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's been poking at you, but you've been dodging it.
Yeah. Nine damage.
Yeah, you kill him.
He's stunned.
Yeah.
Sweet. I just stick him through the eye and like push hard, and it catches the back of his skull and he falls into the pit.
Okay. Yeah. So he just goes in the pit. As he sort of like falls. Wrong thing. As he falls into the pit. And then Melody, what's happening with you?
All right, who we got left?
So this guy that was fighting with the guy you had he goes to 11 with. Now his attention is directed towards you because you're closest.
Yeah.
So he's pawing at you, trying to get you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to yell at him just to break him apart. That works. So plus 10, he gets a D10 of damage. Gotta make the adjustments to my roll. 3 damage.
Yeah. So some of his bones do fall off. You don't destroy him, but he loses like a rib and some maybe like his jaw might fall off. But he's still going after you. He can't quite get you. You're too slippery at the moment, but definitely he's trying to do his thing. What is Fiamma doing?
Well, the Lich is on fire, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with him.
All right.
Wait, no, I've got a guy on me, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna try and like trip him into the pit.
Okay. Cool.
Just
Yeah.
gonna push him.
Yeah. You push him in, and he falls in, and he's a goner. All right, cool. So Melody, you're still fighting with that guy over there. Thomas sort of runs up. He's still got a pickaxe sticking out of his back, but he comes up and he's going to try and like swipe at this guy. So he's going to take a minus to his roll, though.
Oh.
That's still good enough, though. So yeah, he takes a swipe at this guy, and he's just not being real effective. The pickaxe in his back is really getting in his way. So he's swiping at this guy. He managed to knock away a few more bones, but not enough to kill the dude. When he takes his swing, the pickaxe falls a little further inside of his ribcage, and he sort of locks him in place. So he swings, and he just gets stuck, and he's like, "Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh no.
And he's sort of locked into place now. Meanwhile, Simba is flying up here after the Lich for an attack. Spaceship Simba. What is that? 12. Yeah, nice. So Simba's gonna go in for like, oh heck yeah. So yeah, Simba flies in, grabs this guy in his mouth, and then slings him over against the wall. That's the fire, not him. And when he hits the wall, he just sort of like falls down to the ground, and he seems to be having trouble getting back up. and Simba is flying overhead. And then let me get Melody and Fiamma to roll Defy Danger.
Okay. Seven.
Yeah. So this guy over here, he's just still he's going after you, right? And he manages to pull some of your hair, right? Because he's a bitch.
Rude.
Yeah. So you don't take a lot of damage. It's 1 damage as he's just pulling at your hair.
None. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Fiamma.
I got a 9.
9. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, the Lich is like crawling towards you, and he reaches up, and he casts. You see sort of this purple light that sort of flashes right at you, but it kind of barely like hits you and then just stops. It didn't have enough force to have full follow through, and so you just take 4 damage. As sort of you feel it's like a tingling inside your skin, but it just grazes the surface.
Gross.
Yeah. Back to Gotrin. What's happening with you?
All right, we're gonna get the other one off of Melody. We're just hopping down the line. So this time we're gonna run from behind her where the guy. I don't know if they can see, but we're gonna just throw the flails around and arc from behind her and hit him.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Roll some damage. Yeah. You got him for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just like flail blast him, and pieces go over once again. He just falls apart and ceases to exist. And then Gray, you do anything over there on your end of the world?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pull this thing out of his chest. His axe.
Okay.
Out of Thomas's. I'll just roll on strength to go over and do that. Oh, I help you, Thomas. Oh, that should.
Yeah, you'll be able to get it out. It'll just take you a little while, so it'll take you basically a full turn to sort of like get it unwedged from him.
Okay.
So you're over here messing with Thomas. Gray, you still got one skeleton over here coming after you. Gray missed. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll attack him too with the rapier.
Yeah.
D8.
All right. So you don't quite kill him, but you get him stuck on your rapier. He's like entangled with your rapier.
Fantastic.
And so that'll give you a -1 until you can basically get him off.
Okay.
So he's just stuck on you. Melody, you doing anything over there?
Let's see who we got left. Is that a big guy?
Yeah, that's over there with Fiamma, and then you gotta go over there with who's like entangled with mist.
Okay, well I'm probably closer to the guy that's entangled with mist.
Yeah.
I'll take the multi-weapon.
All right.
And guess that's no modifier. I'm gonna try to stab it.
All right.
It works, kinda.
Yeah. Okay. And then roll some damage.
All right.
You can take a +1 on damage, whatever it is, +1.
Okay. 2.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, you do knock some of the bones out,
Nothing happens.
and then your weapon also becomes entangled with the skeleton. So now you and Mist are sort of like, stuck both in this skeletal creature. You're trying to pull your weapons free, and it's grabbing on or holding on or whatever. But like, so it's a Chinese finger cuff situation.
Fun.
Yeah. And then Fiamma, what are you doing? Get this lich over here.
I want to reach down, put my hand on its face, and then make a fire the size of a soccer ball in my hand.
Okay.
That's just the skill you gave me for her.
Yeah. All right. And are you gonna do something with the fire, or are you just forming in his face?
His head's gonna be surrounded by a soccer ball-sized fire.
Okay. All right. I guess roll a dex roll. You know, to wrangle.
11.
Yeah. Okay. And then roll a d8 damage.
6.
Cool. Yeah, I mean his head engulfs in flame, and then he just kind of starts rolling around on the ground, and he's like pawing at his face, and you know, it seems like there's not a lot of fight left in him. He's just, you know, it's almost like he's even weakly like pawing at his face. There's not a lot going on there at that point, and then with Thomas still stuck in place, Gray still helping him out. And then Simba, seeing Mist over here and Melody entangled with this guy, is going to do his best to help. So he starts opening and he says, I help! And maybe he does.
Does he?
Yeah, he helps. He's maybe a little too eager, but he definitely comes in and helps. So yeah, I mean, he obliterates the skeleton. But when he does, he's a little extra forceful. And can you guys roll Defy Danger, the two of you?
Yep. Ten.
Yep. Okay. And missed. Is that 9? Yep. All right. So yeah, he blasts the thing apart, and Mist, you just take a tiny bit of damage as he's sort of bull rushing in. It's 4, and then Melody, you managed to back up just in time to not take the damage. And after, someone's like, "Oh, sorry," as he sort of swoops in and then whizzes by, and then that guy's dead. Gatrin, what are you doing?
Well, really not much. We'll start making our way across the bridge over towards that area.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right, Gray. You finally get the pickaxe free from Thomas, and he's like, "Oh God, thanks, man. Thanks. Oh, that's a lot better. Ooh, had me hung up real bad." And
All right.
yeah. So do you want to do anything at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the axe that I have and I'm gonna be like, Fiamma, duck, and I'm gonna throw it at this guy.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a dex throw.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fiamma, also roll a dex roll.
10.
Cool. Yeah. So Gray throws it. It's kind of an ugly throw, but I mean it does go. Fiamma, you do manage to dodge out of the way. And then yeah, Gray, give me whatever your base damage is. Just your regular. Yep. All right. Cool. Yeah, and it lodges itself right into the thing's skull, and it goes limp, and its bones fall. You know, they disassemble.
And that's how it's done.
And the lich dies. And
I loot the lich.
yeah, I mean he's just like bones. He's got like a semi decent robe on that's like burned now though. And he has
Perfect
bones. So
I put the robe on.
okay. So it doesn't fit you at all because he's a goblin. So it's like you rip it in places to even get it on, and so you just have sort of these black rags hanging from you.
And you think she cares to be naked at any point in time?
Yeah. I know.
Now I blend in.
So yeah.
Hello, fellow goblins.
Yeah. And after a while, all the noise that was down in the pit, that kind of goes dormant and silent too, because the fire that's down there has basically killed whatever's down there. And that concludes that. So yeah, you guys are in this room now. It continues on through this passageway here, if you want to do that.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Is there anything else in the room?
Yeah, there's like, you know, it's old, ancient, sort of rusted dwarven weapons. You know, there's goblin corpses and bodies and stuff about. and you can see there's like chain, there's old wood, and so I mean it's like an excavation site. It was being excavated, and
Can I see if I find anything?
it seems like they've. I mean, you could maybe go down in the hole and try and look for stuff.
Well, everything's dead down there, and if the fire's still going, it wouldn't matter anyway. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, we said the fire has eventually died off. So yeah, then let's roll a dex roll for getting down the hole because there's no like easy way to get down it.
Whee! Nope. That worked.
Yeah. You managed to like scale down the hole pretty easily. And then
As I say, later, bitches.
let's
I'll jump down.
let's roll a wisdom roll to see
Oh Jesus!
how well you
Gray
sift
scoop
through.
it.
Yeah.
Well. Gray know nothing. Nothing down here. Help me.
Yeah,
Get me out.
you find a lot of dirty ash and soot covered bones, and you get covered in it. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Now gray is gray.
Now you're dirty. You don't
And on
find
fire
anything.
still.
So yeah, you don't find anything. Sorry.
Well. Never mind then.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get out of this
Yeah.
hole?
You roll another dex roll for getting out for sure.
Whee!
Yeah. I mean, you get out. It just takes you. It takes you a little while.
I didn't find anything down there.
It's okay, man.
Where is this? It's not right. There we go. All right. Yeah. So then you guys carry on. And it's more like mine shaft as you keep going. Sort of generic, basic mine shaft for quite a while. But then you get to a pretty odd place that I will click on, and then it will be. So you arrive here in this room, and you see sort of this like ceremonial pit, and there's wisps of orange flame puffing out of it occasionally, and there's some like sort of ruins in the background, and you can see definitely light emanating from the ruins in the background. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna inspect the room for traps.
Cool. Yeah, roll for it. Yeah, you don't find any traps. There's nothing
Cool.
trappy here.
I'm gonna inspect the circle.
Yeah, roll for it. Yeah, nice. I mean, the circle is magic driven, obviously, and it seems to be like meant to extract magic from things, right?
Yeah.
So like you could put it in the circle and it would draw the magic from it.
Guys, I'm pretty sure this is a ritual chamber.
Do you also explain what the thing does?
Well, if we were to stick one of you into this, I feel like I could suck all of the magic out of you.
I look at Melody and I'm like, Melody, walk in that fucking circle.
I don't
God!
want to lose my magic.
You mean the demon thing that's inside of you? Fucking walk in that thing.
I have other magic.
You don't need it.
We'll pull you out before that happens.
I don't trust that.
I don't trust the demon inside you.
So I guess there's no trust all around.
I don't trust margarine. How can it not be butter?
Yeah,
Because it's not.
it's really not, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not butter.
Look, it's just as good. It's fine.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, it's fine.
So so something else, Fiamma, in your investigation, this eerily gives you a similar sensation to if you think back to
Fucking monkey paw? Yeah.
no
I snapped the circle's neck.
so when Fiamma
Yes.
when Fiamma first met the group, you were outside of a forest necropolis, right? And this has like similar vibes to that forest necropolis. Mist might also. You know what, Mist? You also. This definitely gives you like a back in the day feeling, like when you guys were when you were possessed, and the group had to sort of find you. You have like chills, and you have like flashbacks of that time that you were possessed in that forest, and then even again, additionally, you get flashes of when you guys had to go there to fight, the Fae that was like controlling all the other Fae, and inhabiting your mother's body.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and Melody too. So I mean, Melody.
Yeah.
And Gray also, when you fought Mist, once again, this room gives you that very similar like vibe and feel. Gotrin, this brings back no memories for you. So here's like, what's wrong with everybody? I don't know.
I asked Fiamma if that circle, can you tell if something's magical in it, or does it only start sucking stuff out?
You can activate the magic to suck life force, or sorry, magic out of whatever.
Oh, that was a slip up. Yeah, I'm not going in that fucking circle.
But since we're clearing this dungeon out for those dwarves, I think we should try and destroy the circle.
I mean, you're not necessarily clearing the dungeon. You were here to get the staff, and that's it, right? You can.
Oh, we're clearing it.
Yeah.
We're getting everything.
And, I mean, that could probably have a use later. Who knows? But you can destroy it if you want.
Well, when we leave here, the dwarves will probably come down here, and then they'll find this, and if I know anything about politics, they'll use it for evil.
So
it feels right.
Yeah. So it's your aim to destroy the circle then?
It's my aim.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So how do you want to destroy it?
Does anyone have a bottle of mud wine? I am all out.
Way to get the priorities just right.
Is it label 42 mud wine?
There you
Just
go.
the answer to everything.
Thomas.
He says, "Oh, what? What's up, man?
You remember that pickaxe I gave you? You still got that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Here you go." And he sort of like reaches and pulls off like of his belt, and he's like, "Here you go."
Sweet. Does anyone have any kind of explosives?
I think I've got one left. Let me look.
So you're doing all this, and then Simmons sort of pipes up and he says, "Hey guys, don't get too close to that circle. I don't like that thing."
Yeah, me neither.
Evil.
He says, it just feels wrong.
I still think Melody needs to get close enough for it to suck the black shit out of her.
Is the black stuff magic?
Simba,
I don't know that it is.
Obviously it is.
Simba, I need you to walk as close as you think you can without something dangerous happening.
All right, so I look at Fiamma and I'm like, I've got one bomb left, man. That's it.
Okay. Simmons starts inches his way towards, and he gets about a foot away from like the outer perimeter of the circle, and he says, "Oh yeah, I definitely can feel it's almost like a pulling sensation coming from it. I don't want to get any closer."
Okay. Miss, can I see that bomb?
Yeah, I hand it over.
Cool. I'm going to take the pickaxe, I'm going to take the bomb, and I'm going to go right to where Simba stood.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use the pickaxe to try and break some of the floor up to just enough size to put that bomb in.
Yeah, do me a strength roll.
10.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey.
Yeah. You definitely like you can put like a bomb size like crater in it with the pickaxe.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to set the bomb in it, and then I'm going to tell everyone to search through the room, see if there's anything interesting before I do this.
Sure.
Yep, I want to do that.
Yeah. And like I said, the room also continues on. So, like I said, there's this way leading back into the room. There's some light in that area as well.
Oh, well. Actually, we could just leave and then come back and light it on the way out.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right, I'm gonna have it slid up there, and then I'm gonna just leave it alone for now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And then you guys want to carry on then?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So as you guys get closer and closer to that archway with light coming out of it, Simba goes, guys, like, I don't know if you guys are feeling what I'm feeling, but like, there's something not right.
Hungry? Yes.
There's something not right through that passageway. He says, I'm having like these flashbacks. I don't know. It's like when I was in my egg, and I don't know. I get this cold feeling, and it's, I don't know. Something's not cool back there. Melody is. Can you actually roll a Defy Danger on your Constitution for me?
Okay.
Yeah.
10.
Cool. So you definitely feel some of the whatever's in you. It sort of bubbles up when you're getting closer to this thing, and it says to you, "Let me out. I can take over from here." I need this. But obviously, you're able to push it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
And that
just,
is what I would do.
yeah, and that's happening inside you as you get closer, and obviously none of you know that because only she knows that. So yeah, so you guys keep going towards the door.
Yep.
Cool. So as you pass the door into the other side, you come to a sort of a circular room, and inside that room, you come across this scene here. There seems to be these pillars, and there's a woman suspended, sort of in an ethereal mist, holding her up in the air in the room.
Miss, don't touch strange women.
Funnily enough, Mist, roll a discern realities for me, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if the dice are kind to me today.
Yeah.
Oh, I burned 1
Okay.
hold, which brings me to 8, and make that a 10.
Cool. So this definitely looks like your mom.
Your mom's suspended in eternalness.
Well, you guys don't know that.
Shit. All right, so I'm just gonna put my hand up to like stop the group, and I'm gonna walk towards her.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna begin backing slowly.
Yeah. Well, so Mist holds his hands up. Do you guys stop? I mean, is everybody stopping when he does that?
Yeah.
And then you guys let him proceed on his own?
Yeah, Miss is a big boy.
Yeah. Simba definitely is like, Miss, don't go. Miss, don't.
Nope, I ignore him.
Yeah. As you get closer, there's no physical or visible wind, but there's definitely almost like two magnets opposing each other. The closer you get, the more you feel being pushed away from it. And as you get closer, you hear an ethereal woman's voice going, "Don't come closer."
I'm gonna put that medallion on that I took from that fucker.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So the as soon as you put the medallion on, you don't feel the pushing sensation anymore.
Cool.
All right.
I walk up to who I think might be my mom.
Yeah. So yeah, as soon as
Mommy?
as soon as you get like up on her, right? I mean, like I said, for all physical accounts, it is your mother, and her eyes are all whited out, and she's sort of being suspended in this sort of ethereal mist, and it smells very floral in the area that you're in. What do you want to try and do?
I'm gonna try to pick her up and walk away.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what else to do?
Try
So
to touch her first.
No, I'm just gonna.
yeah,
Go all in.
roll a defy danger on your dex for me.
Sure.
Yep. As you reach for some of the pink mist, like lashes out and tries to like, you know, get at you, and you manage to dodge out of the way, but it like it's like almost like a defense mechanism. It tries to get you.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume these pillars have something to do with that.
That's possible.
All right, I'm gonna turn around at this point and basically give them the whole "this might be my mom" guys. I felt this push from it. Put the necklace on. It's kind of negated that, and I think these pillars are an issue. So, anyone want to help me break them?
So someone says, I can help.
Go for it, kid.
He says, okay, cool. And so as he starts walking, you can see him, and he starts, it's like, it's hard for him even to push past, right? He's trying to walk, and his feet even start to slide, and he can't quite get close enough to the pillars to touch them. And he's like, it's hard to walk. I can't, something's pushing me back.
I nod and drop a flail and try to wrap it around one of the pillars and throw it.
Roll a strength roll, I guess. Yeah. So when you swing your flail, it like as you're swinging it, the swing gets slowed, and you manage to like hit one of the two pillars and it rocks a little bit, but then your flail is like thrown back at you. With equal force that you tossed it in with, and so you do. As it comes back to you, it kind of hits you for just one damage as it comes back and sort of like bops you in the side or whatever.
Okay.
All right, I'll try something. I'm gonna summon a burning brand.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay. 7. Okay.
Yeah. All right. What kind of brand are you forming?
I'm gonna form a bow.
Okay. All right. So while you're forming that, Melody, are you gonna do anything?
What? I guess I could try to. I always like to look and see what I'm working with, because I always forget. Could I break the pillar with sound?
So maybe. I mean, you could. What is it? Metal hurlant or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, give it a whirl.
Yep.
Yeah.
10.
So as you start sort of harmonizing, one of the pillars definitely starts to sort of like vibrate. And
You want me to roll damage on that or just?
yeah, roll damage. And so
Nothing.
as it's vibrating, you can see like a piece of it like crumbles away and falls to the ground, and then obviously as your spell ends, it stops vibrating. Also, when you're doing that, you feel like a wave of hostility pass over you. And could you roll another defy danger on your Constitution for me?
Oh, fun. On 10, we're
Yep.
good.
So yeah,
I'm angry but in control.
yeah, and so yeah, you
You're
just
the Hulk.
while you're able to maintain it, you do feel almost repulsed by the sort of something in the room is repulsing you. Some sort of
Okay.
like, whether it's the magic itself or who knows, the pillars. Something is repulsing you. All right, Gray, are you doing anything?
I mean,
Shit.
could I go over there and try to break one? Can I even push past that?
He's gonna gnaw on it.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll a strength, and we can see how far that gets you. Yeah. All right. So you're able to push in, and you can get enough to where you could swipe at a pillar a little bit, if that's something you want to do. You'd have to roll another attack or a dex, merely a dex on that to try and while you're pushing against it, because you've strengthed your way in, but now you've got to yeah. All right. So are you going after the same pillar that Melody went after, or a different one? So we'll say Melody's
Same pillar is fine.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, here again, you swipe the pillar and roll some damage for me.
Well, my normal damage.
Yeah. Yeah. So here again, you're knocking away a piece of the pillar, and it as you hit it, it sort of rocks a little bit more, and then kind of comes back. But as you're swiping the pillar, you lose your footing, and the pushing force shoves you back, and you fall and stumble to the ground as it pushes you all the way back. So now, Mist, you see your friends are trying to help you, but now you can freely walk back and forth as it is at the moment. What do you want to do?
I want to discern realities really hard. I want to know if there's another thing in here controlling this, or if the necklace on her. I want to know what the source of this problem is.
Okay.
I want to know what's happening.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, roll discern realities. We'll see where it goes from there.
All right, I'm burning 6 of my 8 to make that a 10.
Okay. So you let's see. You know that, well, you can tell that obviously the necklace does have something to do with what's going on. It doesn't seem to be a focal point, but also, like I said, the ethereal mist is emanating from the pillars, and you you gain a clarity that maybe you can communicate with her, possibly ask her some questions.
Okay. Okay, then I say, Mom, how can I help?
She says, "Mist, is that you?"
It is.
She says,
neat.
yeah. She says, "I haven't seen you in 200 years."
Yeah, I remember that as well.
She says, "Where have you been?"
In this world, where have you been?
She says, "I've been here for so long. After my possession, I found myself here. Why? Why has this happened to me?"
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me.
She says, "I don't think it's safe to free me."
Why?
She says, "There's an evil in this room. I think it draws its power from me. If you disturb it, you could be in danger."
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add to help me?
She says, "Just leave. Leave me be. Save yourself."
All right, so I want to turn around. I'm going to relay that to everybody. That she just said there's an evil in this room that's drawing power from her, and if we release her, we're going to have to deal with that. And then I'm also going to add, none of you have to help. I appreciate all of it, but I'm staying. That was it.
We can't leave your mom. Whatever you want, we're in.
Yeah, that'd be kind of messed up.
Whatever.
So we're gonna. I guess I don't care. I'm gonna attack that same pillar.
All right. Yeah. All right. Or, roll an attack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's happening.
roll some damage.
So 5.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, are you trying to like knock it over, or how are you trying to? What are you doing to it?
Yeah, I'm trying to destroy it, break it. Don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. So you manage to like free it from its pedestal on the floor, and you knock it over, and it falls to the ground, and it breaks. As soon as it breaks, more of this sort of ethereal mist just comes gushing out of it, and the mist goes from a pink to like a really dark red, and it it pulls her up higher in the air, and underneath you can see sort of like a demonic face forming in the mist, and it says, "Do not interfere with my extraction."
I look at it and say, "Fuck off, demon."
I take it at this point, I've formed my brand, right?
Yeah, you got your brand.
Cool. I'm gonna turn it black and shoot the face.
Okay, yeah. Roll. I guess roll an attack.
11.
Cool. Yeah. Roll some damage.
7 soul damage.
Yep. Cool. So now, as you shoot the, it was like an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you shoot the arrow through the face, it like its face sort of sours and recoils. It's just but then also you hear Miss Moms go ah.
Whoa. It's not a turn on.
And then she says, just leave me be."
No.
Hey, Mist, I think I just hurt your mom by hurting the demon.
Yeah, you might have.
Well, then we can't really fight it now, can we?
You can possibly.
You guys want to break the rest of the pillars and see if we
Yeah.
can get out of her?
Yep. I mean, we can only surmise that leaving her here, she will eventually die. So, we either free her or we don't.
I'm not sure if she would eventually die. She lived 200 years.
Well, he said he was extracting something. It's got to end sometime.
True.
Besides, that's nasty. Stop it.
Hmm.
All right, I attack the pillar with my whatever, my flails.
Yeah.
The one.
So you strength your way over to it. So let's do a strength roll.
Yeah, double ones. I'm worthless.
Yeah,
Without my mud wine, I'm worthless.
You're having trouble push through the barrier.
Withdrawal.
Yeah, and the face just mocks you. It says, "Puny dwarf, I've killed dozens of your kind. You'll never get through."
I flick my beard at him.
Yeah. How about Melody? What you doing?
I will yell at it again.
With one of the other ones.
Let's keep chipping away at the pillar we're working on.
Well, the one that one's already it's mist destroyed it.
Okay, well then whichever one's still standing,
So
we'll work on the next one.
This one's gone.
Okay.
All right.
That works.
All right. Roll some damage.
Six damage.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you definitely like it vibrates and pieces of it start falling off, and you can see like the base of it sort of a crack forms in it as you're sort of like trying to destroy it, and then Gray, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going to try to attack Pillar. Or I'd have to get over to it first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting over to it.
Yeah. So you manage to like bull your way through over there to it, and then roll an attack with your dex. Okay. Yeah. So do some damage.
Normal damage or all my damage?
Oh, you can roll your damage.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. So yeah, you managed to like to break it. So when you swipe at it with your claws, it falls over and like it bursts and more of the sort of the ethereal juice like pumps out. Um, when it does, there's sort of like an explosion of force that like, sort of knocks everyone, excluding Mist, backwards. It's like a pulse wave that comes out. You get knocked backwards, and hit your head on the floor. You take some minor damage when that happens. 2, as it sort of breaks and falls to the floor, and then the face underneath it grows even more an intense red, and Mist's mother gets brought down in front of him, and he opens his mouth and just like chomps it around her, and then you like cease to see her anymore, and he says, "Insolent fools! Now you shall know my wrath." And then he sort of the mist starts materializing into like a more physical form, and it takes a second to upload it. Yep. And then so you see this sort of like in front of you.
So Pennywise, cool.
And he says, "How dare you disturb my slumber? I will kill you for your insolence." And then he starts. He draws his sword, and once again he's sort of like surrounded by this ethereal red mist. What y'all want to do?
I'm just gonna attack the other pillar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's happening.
All right.
Hey, that's a 10 off the grip.
Yeah. Yeah. So you managed to break the other pillar as well, and you break it. Where's my thing? And then there'll be there's a fourth pillar like on the other side of her, so it's like back by kind here. So
Bullshit.
and when you destroy that pillar, obviously more of the red mist pumps out, and it starts gravitating towards him, and he jumps over to like swipe at you. He pulls his sword out and he swings and misses you, dodges you. While Mist and this creature are engaged, let's see, Fiamma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot a red arrow at the other pillar.
Okay.
I'm gonna wildly miss.
Yeah. So as the arrow is flying through the air, the demon like turns and looks at it, and the arrow just stops like mid-flight, and then reverses course and heads right back at you, and you sort of get pierced by your own arrow for just 1 damage there. Look at that. Cool. Gotron, what are you up to?
So are these to-go cup chucks?
Sure.
Do they have like a lid on them? Alright,
Uh,
I'm gonna attempt to try to get some of the essence that was leaking out of these pillars and capture them in the cup chucks.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll a dex for, I guess, handling it.
Man, I'm killing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm either on fire or off fire.
Yeah. As you're trying to waft the mist, it just won't go in the chucks, and the demon like kind of looks over and says, "What are you doing over there?" And he like flicks his wrist, and some of the red mist circles around your ankle and draws you up about 10 feet in the air, and then just drops you to the ground. And you take 3 damage as you land head first into the floor. So, Gray, what are you doing?
Is this guy invulnerable?
I don't know. No one's actually landed a hit on him yet.
No, I'm gonna attack him.
No, we hit him and it hurt his mom, so we're trying to get rid of the
Oh,
pillars.
that is right.
Yeah.
Okay, that is true. Yeah, I'm gonna try to destroy the other pillar if it's not gone.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Where you're at,
I
you'll
roll
need
to get to it.
no.
Yep.
So the force holding you back's not there anymore, right? It's gone.
Oh, then that's a definite hit. Then
Well, hold on. You need to roll a dex to get because you're gonna have to like go past him and Mr. fighting, and you'll have to run
that
past him.
is 12
Okay.
on dex.
all right.
And if I'm moving past him, I get on the move, so that would be at 13.
Okay. All right. And then yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and take a free action on the pillar at this point because you just managed to zip right by him. So
Yeah, that pillar's
what
gone.
is that?
Obliterated.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. So you as soon as you obliterate that one, more of the red mist comes out and envelops him. But he's like, ah! You can see him screaming, and you can see sort of like he like reverberates, and Mist Mom kind of like pops out of him essentially, and she falls to the floor, just sort of like, limp. She's breathing, but she's definitely like on the floor, and he says, "Oh, my charge!" And then he immediately starts going for Gray. Melody, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going to attack that little weird thing. Yeah, no, fire's going to be too close.
You're not gonna hurt me. I'm on fire.
Okay, well, that's fine. Is everybody else okay?
No, I'm fine with
I
that.
don't think anybody else is near him except me.
Okay, well then I'm going to fireball this bitch. Oh.
No, he went after Gray, so then my mom would not be near him, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it's
makes sense.
all in that proximity, but sure.
Okay.
All right.
Burn that.
I got an
son of a
8.
All right, roll some damage.
Rolled a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have hurt anyway.
Yeah. So the fireball like it hits him, but like it's only a second, and he literally reaches and grabs it off of him, and then tosses it back at you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And when he does, you're gonna take 6 fire damage as the fireball comes careening back into you.
Okay, Jesus. All right.
Yep. And also, can you roll a defy danger on your Constitution for me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
Ten.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I'm holding strong with that one.
right. So just once again, after the fireball hits you, you feel like just a momentary lapse of concentration, and you sort of get this voice, and it says, "Let us have him. We will play with him, and he will be ours." And then you manage to like abate it back. Mist, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay. You said when I tried to deduce what was happening, you said that necklace that was on her was also a problem?
You said it was a focal point of part of what was going on, yes.
Okay. Does that mean it's still an issue?
It could be.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there and snatch it off of her neck.
Okay. Roll a defy danger on your Constitution for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Hey.
Yep. So as soon as you wrap your hand around the necklace, you can feel it draining your energy, and you know enough to like let go of it, right? Like just for the moment you touched it, you felt like you were about to pass out.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. All right. So let's go over
Derek?
to.
Hey, Chris.
We'll bypass Doctor for a second. Thomas. So Thomas is in the room too, right? Thomas and Simba. Thomas is.
I'm
like,
gonna pass that information around, by the way.
You can like yell out like,
That
"Don't
the
touch the necklace."
No, I'm gonna be like, the necklace drains your energy.
Yeah.
Don't touch it, or touch it at your own risk.
So Thomas is like running, and he's like, "What should I do? Should I attack him?"
Whatever you want.
He says, he looks evil. He seems evil. That nice lady, she looked like she was trapped just like me. And so he runs in and swinging his axe. He manages to so he brings his axe down and nice 12. So he brings his axe down and he slices the creature sort of across the side. And the creature whips around, and then he grabs one of the masks from his belt, and he puts it on, and then suddenly the room feels like super icy, and he puts his hand on Thomas, and then Thomas gets pushed back by a sort of a column of ice, and he falls to the ground, and then Thomas is going to take some damage from that.
No.
5 damage for Thomas, and then Simba, he sort of still in dragon form from the previous. He runs and he's flying at him, and he's trying to basically attack him. And Simba does not do that. So Simba runs in. The entity takes the mask he's wearing, pulls it off, pulls one of the other masks, and throws it on. And as soon as Simba gets up to him, he grabs Simba by the neck, and Root binds Simba, and Simba drops to the ground in a root-bound prison. And Simba is going to take some damage. 2 damage for that. All right. And
Sorry.
no, yeah, that's fine. Gotron, what are you doing?
Okay. That was work, so I
Yeah.
apologize.
No worries.
So is he able to? What's happened in the last 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Is he
So
still?
there's been some attacks made towards him. Some have been mildly successful, but mostly he's wrecking people. So he swapped a mask and he pushed Thomas back with a little column of ice.
Mhm.
He swapped another mask and he bound Simba in some roots. He's thrown Melody's fireball back at her. He missed, grabbed the pendant on his mom's neck, and it started draining his energy. And he basically passed that information around, saying hey, if you touch that necklace, it's gonna drain your energy. So,
All right. We're going to try to break one of his masks that he's not holding since he's not paying attention to us. Try to cooperate.
all right, roll an attack.
Nice.
Yeah, roll some damage.
Finally. +2, pierce 2, so 16, pierce 2. If that makes a difference.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're swinging it at his mask belt.
Yeah, we're swinging at that front mask right there. Whichever, yeah, which one of them. I
Okay,
don't
cool.
really see
Yeah.
the closest one towards me.
Yeah, so yeah, you definitely you break that mask and you shatter it, and he looks down as it happens, and he jumps a few feet back, and he says, "You dare attack my many faces?"
Yeah.
He says, "Then I'll
I
take
bend
yours."
I bend over and moon him and say, "Take this face."
He says, "Vile, grotesque dwarves, they never change." So then where are we at?
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. Fiamma, what are you doing?
Do I know if the mask Altron just destroyed was either the ice or the root mask?
It was neither of those two.
Cool. How many more can I see?
He's got 4 masks total, so now he has 3.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the other one we don't know what does.
All right,
7. Okay.
roll some damage.
6.
Cool. So
And
yeah,
it's on fire.
you shoot the other mask, and the arrow manages to crack the mask. It doesn't destroy it though, and the flame gets drawn into the crack of the mask, and then it heals it.
All right, that one's fire, guys.
he's like, fool, and then he
I flip him the bird.
he's still wearing the wood mask, and he holds his hand out, and thorns shoot out of his fingertips, and so you get pelted by a number of thorns for just 1 damage though. Yep. Nice. All right, cool. So let's go to
instead of healing, I'm going to use that to add more to my burning brand.
yeah. So let's go to Melody real quick. Melody, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm gonna try to boil any water that might be in his body with the ocarina.
Okay.
Ooh, there's some water in there.
So no. You just rolled successfully for boiling water.
All right.
Right. So yeah, I mean, you play your ocarina, and I mean, the room gets warmer, but nothing happens to him, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
The ice.
that was an excellent roll. I feel like that was.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It doesn't change what he's made out of. I'm sorry.
All right.
The ice column that he shot evaporates. How about that? That happens.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, Mist. What are you doing?
I'm going to backstab his ass.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
happening.
All right.
Oh, that motherfucker's stunned.
All right, for 10 points, and he's stunned.
So when you stab him and you take the 10 damage, the area which you stab him with, he takes some of the red mist and he just like brings it in and concentrates it in that area, and he says, "Your tricks will not work on me," and laughs maniacally, and continues to like hop around and be weird. Gray, what are you doing?
This is Clancy's evil twin.
So this fool is not stunned.
He is not stunned.
So magic doesn't work on him? That's crazy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run over there.
Or he's just impervious to stun.
Where's his ice mask at?
So he's got the wood mask on, so the ice mask is back on his side.
Okay. I'm gonna run over, take it off with his belt, and I'm gonna put it on my face.
Okay.
I will become the ice mask.
So let's roll a dex for getting it away from him.
Oh, it's away from him.
Cool. So yeah, you run up and you snatch the mask, and you said you're gonna put it on.
I'm on fire. Why not?
Yeah. Can you roll a defy danger with your constitution for me?
I knew it.
Old flames.
Fucking knew it.
Fucking.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You are now possessed. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as you put the mask on, you feel like cold surge through the inside of your body, and it starts slowing your movements, and
I'm on fire though.
not on the inside. You're not. Your hair is on fire. And
The armor control me.
yeah. So like frosty breath is coming out of your mouth, out of the mask as you're breathing, and you kind of like just come to a halt. You just like freeze in place. Your outsides are on fire. Your insides are pretty cold.
So I'm frozen.
Yeah. Gotcha. What are you
Nice
doing?
feet.
All right, we're gonna try. So he has how many masks does he have? Just the one on his face now, or is there still one?
He has one on his side and one on his face.
We're gonna feint with the one on his face, and then throw my other flail at the one on his side. Really try to hit it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Roll damage.
15, 17 plus 2. Pierce.
What?
Plus 2 pierce. 17 damage, 2 pierce.
You only rolled a d10.
Yeah. You only won 1d10.
Oh, that's an 11. Thank you. I'm getting tired. 8, 10 damage. 10 damage plus 2 pierce.
Okay. So you managed to break the one on his side, and so we kind of know that we know that that's the fire mask because Fiamma had basically stated it.
Shame.
And I don't even get to play with it now, so that makes me a little sad.
I don't get to play with it either. I was gonna loot it off his corpse.
Yeah. You break the fire mask. When you do, some flames like burst out of it and it crumbles to the ground. and he says, "Now!" And he puts his hand on the ground, and roots start coming out all around the room. Can I get everyone to roll a Defy Danger?
Including me?
No, not you.
Roll on Dex.
Yeah.
That's one of my better rolls.
It's one of my worst ones. But I made it anyway.
All right. So yeah. So the roots come up. So for you 7 to 9s, you take 5 damage as they come up, and they're thorny and they sort of start grabbing onto you. Melody, you miss it entirely, and he like I said, he has his hand on the ground, pumping it through. And then Fiamma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and shoot the mask off of Gray's face.
All right.
8.
Cool. So and roll some damage.
4.
Cool. So yeah, you shoot the mask, and you do like it cracks, but it doesn't completely break. Gray, when it cracks, you do take a little bit of damage as the arrow sort of like impacts your face. So
Arrow on fire.
It's made of fire.
2 damage, but it's still a blunt physical object. You know, it's blunt force.
Yeah, I mean, it would still.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you take 2
that's fine.
damage, and as it cracks, you feel your insides thaw a little bit, so you can move, but your movement's going to be slow, and so you're going to take a -2 to all your rolls as you sort of like are unthawing. But we'll come back to you in a second. Melody, what are you doing?
I am going to, let's see. I'm going to try to heal.
Okay.
I heal.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3. Because I'll put it all into that. 3 d8s.
Okay. Okay.
And that should get me back to full health.
Yep. And then can you roll a Defy Danger on your Constitution for me?
Yep. Nine.
Yep. So here again, the voice hits you and it's like, "Why won't you let us out? We could take care of this for you." And for a brief moment, sort of black tendrils like burst out from your body, and then like you pull them back in. And then Miss, what are you doing?
How many masks does this guy have left? Just one?
Just one on his face, and then the gray's got like the one on he's wearing.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my lightning bow
Okay, yeah,
into the one on its fucking face.
yeah,
Oh, that's happening.
yeah.
So, does he take double damage, or is it just fork off into nowhere's land?
So you can basically he and the mask will take damage
Okay.
because they have their own HP pool.
All right. 2 5s then.
Everybody's shooting me, and I have an ability to just get out of this. But yes,
So you shoot your lightning, and it hits him, and it also like you can see the mask like a crack form in the mask, and he's like, "Why won't you just die?" And he starts like flittering back and forth in the room. He's sort of
Because
like,
I'm still alive, and that's everybody's problem.
He's doing like this weird awkward dance, and then he starts like skipping over to where like Miss Mom's on the ground at. Gray, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna rip this mask off of me now.
Okay, roll a strength roll
Yeah.
with -2.
Oh, well, that's not happening then.
Yeah, you start pulling on the mask, and as you're pulling on it, it feels like you're pulling off your own face, and so it hurts tremendously, and you're not able to get it off.
I do it anyway.
And so yeah, you're just struggling with the mask.
And then I became Gray Ultra Instinct, my final form.
Gray the Faceless.
Yeah. Sure, a couple of heals will get just back.
Yeah. Gotcha. What are you doing?
I am.
The more I feel,
I'm healing up too, using a
powerful
potion.
I
this round.
become.
All right.
I sit there gurgling it and giving him the middle finger as I'm gurgling my potion.
All right. So yeah. All right. So after that, he picks up Mist's mom's body and draws her in close and pulls his knife up to her neck, and he says, "One more move, and I slice her neck." Biama, what are you doing?
Well, I was kind of hoping to throw myself in between them before he got there, so now I'm just gonna stop.
All right. So you should do nothing.
Yep. Otherwise, he kills Miss Mom.
Yep. All right. Melody, what do you do?
Well, I guess since we're waiting to make sure he doesn't kill her, who needed healing? Gray?
I mean, sure.
Alright, then I will. That happens.
Okay.
Yay. You heal for 6 minutes.
All right. So, Mist, enraged with adrenaline at the sight of your mom being taken hostage, you get 2 turns. What do you want to do?
Oh, fantastic. Shit, I don't know. Let's see. Hell, I don't know. I'm gonna run up and try to take my mom from her. Grab the knife, something like that.
So you wanna basically get her away before you can do anything.
Yes.
Okay. So you
I'm
roll.
gonna jump at him.
Yeah. So roll a dex roll for getting in close before he notices. Does anyone want to assist?
Yes.
They don't need to.
No
I
need.
will.
All right. So you get in close before you can do anything, and then you still have to roll either an attack or a strength roll, or if you're trying to wrangle her away, or an attack roll if you're trying to attack him. If you're trying to disarm him.
I mean,
Obviously, some people can still help you here. So
I'm gonna try to take
So I'm gonna try to
take
get
her away from him. That's what
Yeah.
I want.
all right.
While he's doing that, we can help.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm throwing my flails at his feet. You're gonna try to dive and just mess up with his balance.
Okay. So roll an assist. So you can roll 2d6 plus 1.
Don't need it.
You don't
I
need
just
it.
now rolled a natural 12 with nothing. As I spin away, I have my middle finger up to his fucking face.
Yeah. So you managed to get her away. How are you getting her away?
I come in close, like between his armpit, because he's holding her like that.
Yeah.
And I grab her and just roll her out of his grasp and keep on going.
Cool. So yeah, you get her. You roll away. And once again, he's like,
I'll be right back, guys.
no. He's just like yelling. And he as he rises up in the air, he takes the mask that he's wearing off, and he like crushes it in his hand. And when he crushes it, like a massive barrage of roots start spurting forth from it, and filling the room. And can I get everyone roll Defy Danger on strength this time?
Nope. That's +1. Oh, well, it's a 10 fire. I don't care.
Ha.
So yeah,
The game wants me to save my mom. Quit trying to fucking kill her, Mike.
Yeah. As the room fills with roots, Gotrin, you take just a little bit of damage as you're getting sort of squished a little bit by the roots. Not a lot. It's going to be just 3.
Is that armor? Is this magic?
Your armor. Is it just, yeah, it's blunt force.
Okay,
So it's not,
thank you.
yeah. And the rest of you are able to like abate the roots and push them back as they're like trying to close in and fill the room. So he's trying to basically crush you all with just a massive amount of roots. Gray, what are you doing?
I mean, this thing's still on my face, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guess we'll try to pull it off. Again, wait a minute, that's a -2. It's never gonna come off. Yeah, we're still gonna do it anyway. No, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
that's
You manage to get it off. It's just going to cause you some pain when you do it. So you rip it off, but you take 4 damage as you finally get it off of your face.
okay, is that unavoidable damage?
Yeah, because you're basically ripping off like part of your face when it's coming off.
I scream, woo, what a rush. So that's what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
Should have chose Mentos. They're fresh and full of life.
So like,
Gotrin, what are you doing? The room is filling with roots.
We're gonna try to run and dodge and get out. So do I need to roll to try to run to get out? Dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're running to get out, the roots are have some thorny bits on them, and so you're getting sort of like cut and scraped as you're running out. So you just take a minimal amount of damage as you're going out. So 4 damage again, because the dice just don't like you.
No, they do not.
As you're sort of escaping the room, and then Fiamma, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna use Gray.
All right.
With a 10, I'm going to take the fire from him and begin burning all of the roots in front of us, just trying to fill the room with fire.
Yeah.
In front of us.
Yeah, sure.
just the curiosity.
Yeah.
What would happen since I'm on fire? What would happen since I don't get burned by fire if he turned me all into black flame?
Ooh,
Would that hurt me?
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean,
if I turned you into black flame, it'd be fine because the flame is on you, not in you. So it'd be burning outside of you, not inside of you.
That's just all I wanted to know because I don't want to.
Provided Fiamma has good control, you'll be okay. If Fiamma's control is just
I can make a good control if I do that.
If Fiamma has just so control, you could have some problems, and if Fiamma has no control, you could have lots of problems.
Okay, well, I mean, I just wanted to know that before that one day went down, and I'm like, no. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, that was Fiamma said everything fire, right? Melody, what's happening with you?
Well, since trees don't like fire, let's add more fire.
Go for it.
That happens.
Yeah. You are because the fire is already spreading wildly. So go ahead and roll some damage too while you're at it.
7.
Yeah. And you're gonna cause some damage. You light the room even further on fire. But you too will take some damage. So you'll take half that basically.
Okay.
As you're sort of burning yourself in the midst. And then, okay. Great. Or missed. Sorry. What's happening? You've got your mom in hand.
Yes, I know. I'm
So
going
much bad. There we
to,
go.
for once, not jump into the fray and try to take my mother out of this room.
Yeah. All right. Roll dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do manage to escape the room. You come out not far behind Gotrin. I mean, so in these kind of games, like a round is about 6 seconds. So you're coming out like maybe 3 seconds behind Gotrin at the door. Great. What are you doing?
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving.
Okay. Yeah, roll dex to try and get out.
Yeah, I'm iced.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
iced.
Oh, also, Melody, can you roll a Defy Danger on your Constitution for me? I forgot to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Eight.
Yeah, cool. So here again, as you're in the room and all this is going down, and you've just been burned by the fire, and so you lose some concentration for just a moment. The voice again comes to you and says, "We will assimilate the demon. He will be part of us. Bring him in." And then you're able to like push it back again. So Gotrin, you're outside, and Mist has just come out behind you. Do you want to do anything at this point?
I help them get up and start checking over his mom to make sure she's okay, conscious. Anything I can do to help.
And as you're doing that, Gray kind of pops out too, as you guys are there with your mom. So now still left in the room, Fiamma and Melody. Fiamma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look over towards Melody and say I recommend getting out of the room. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna turn all the roots that are in there on fire black.
Okay. So Melody, are you gonna try to nope out?
Yeah, I'll nope out.
Roll a dex.
Oh, a dex? Oh,
Roll a
fine.
dex.
I don't dex well.
Yeah. So as you're trying to get out, the roots grab you and start drawing you in and encircling you. And then go ahead, Fiamma. Roll for your fire.
Oh, I can just turn it black.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna roll for that.
Yep. So yeah, it turns black, and then Fiamma, if you'd roll a d8 for me.
2.
Cool. So Melody, you're taking 2 soul damage that ignores armor, as the roots that grab you are on fire and turning black. It hurts you on the inside. Very particularly as it's burning your soul, the blackness inside you starts to sort of like tendril out, and you can even there's like an audible like screeching noise as you're being held by the flames. Can I get Fiamma? Can you roll a Defy Danger for me? With yeah, okay.
9.
So out of the mess of roots, you can hear the demon going, "What is this? This foul witchery!" And a hand comes out and grabs you and then shoves you back a little bit into some roots
Can
that
I
are behind
grab
you.
onto the hand as it's grabbing me?
Yeah. So we'll take some damage as you get slammed. So you take 2 damage and then roll a I guess a strength roll for grabbing onto the hand and holding on to it.
9.
Yeah, so you manage to grab his hand, and he still maintains hold of you, though, while you hold on to it. What do you want to do?
Cool. I'm gonna bring all of the black flames in on me in this hand.
Okay, so roll, I guess you roll for
It's
your
gonna be
Zuko
my
style.
Zuko.
Yeah.
Also 9.
All right, cool. Yeah.
You know what? Burns twice as bright. That's a 10 now.
Okay. How's that work?
And I'm gonna lose the ability to taste.
Okay. All right. Forever?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. That's
or at
fine.
least until I'm reborn in the fires of the celestial
Yeah,
realm or whatever.
That's gonna suck. All right. Yeah. You know what? Roll a d20 of damage for me.
Yeah, I'll take half.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So the flames draw all from in the room into you and the creature, and he starts screaming. Sort of like weird guttural, like multi-pitched screams coming from his body as he yells, and then it just sort of like after a few moments of that, the hand that's got you just goes limp and starts to like turn into mist and fade away, and the roots start to die off and fall to the ground. Melody, you get dropped to the ground, and everything sort of just like fades away.
Hey, you all right?
As all right as I'm gonna be, I guess.
Cool.
I feel
That's
okay.
all the shit. Just making sure you're good.
All right, thank you.
I think we should leave.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
All right, I'll help Melody back up, and then we'll exit.
Yeah, cool. So you guys walk out to find Gotran, Mist, and Gray there. So Mist, you've got your mom. Is there anything you want to try and do there?
Yeah, talk to her.
Yeah, so right now she seems unconscious. For sure.
All right, well then, I'd like to figure out how to take the necklace off without fucking dying.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to touch the chain? Not the like pendant, just the chain.
Yeah. So he roll. I guess. Roll a dex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, cool. When you grab
These
the
lines.
when you grab the chain, it starts to tighten around her neck, but you're like able to sort of hold it back, but it's sort of like it is digging into your hand.
That's
Can I
fine.
roll
I
to
use my
assist?
handcrafted to melt it.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So it starts melting. Let's I guess roll a dex for me, just for handling it. Yeah.
9 again.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you do manage to start melting it away, but it does drain you. So you'll basically take a -1 until you can rest again.
Okay.
So the effort it's taking to sort of melt this odd metal that's around her, and then just the gem is just still sitting on her chest after you melted the
Yes,
chain.
you should tip her over.
Yeah, I'm gonna like super dex flick that thing off of her.
You can like flick it.
Oh yeah, like real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll a Constitution roll.
Try to aim towards the circle.
I hope I die. This is on you, Mike. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
So you flick it off, but as soon as you like hit it with your finger, you pass out.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I think we'll pick up next time because we've definitely run late. So we'll pick up next time with unconscious Mist and Mom on the ground. So.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Fun times.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I finally got to do what I wanted to do. I'm so happy I got to hold somebody and wrap them in flames.
Nice.
That's what I was trying to do when I got summoned to the fort. I was trying to give them a hug and then just like self-immolate.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah. You
All
too,
right.
man.
Have
week.
fun with work calling you
Later.
at midnight.
Yep. Later.
It's gonna be like
Yeah.
the last. Yeah, we're having trouble.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fun times all around, I guess.
Oh yeah. Night,
All
guys.
right. Good
All
night.
right, night.
All right. And night to all y'all too. Have a
All right, night.
have a good weekend.
You too.